July 3rd, 2012. The Amazing Spider-Man is finally released in theaters, and everybody can now witness this suit in all its glory. This suit is one of my favorite Spider-Man designs, and I think a lot of people can agree with me on that. However, what if I were to tell you that there was an entirely different suit that they were planning to use? An entirely different suit that they actually ended up making in real life. This is the Amazing Spider-Man prototype suit. What you're seeing right now are some of the only images that we have of this suit. And since it's kind of hard to see what's going on in some of these images, let's take a closer look at this concept art that the suit was directly based off of. Now, this suit is pretty similar to the regular tasm 1 suit, but it does have its differences. As you can see here, the suit has silver webbing, but it doesn't actually cover all the red sections. For example, you can see here that the webbing doesn't go past the bottom two legs of the front spider logo. And speaking of the logos, they're more like the logos from the Amazing Spider-Man 2, since you can see that they're not broken up like the logos from the Amazing Spider-Man 1. The webs also don't fully cover the boots and gloves, since you can see that the webs stop before they reach the bottom of both of them. The belt is also different, and it does the Marvel Rivals thing where it segments the back but still leaves a piece of it in the middle. It looks good on the Marvel Rivals design, but not so good here in my opinion. We can see even more differences in the pictures that were taken of this suit in real life. The front logo is blue and so are the eyes. And I'm pretty sure that the red is more of a pinkish red, but that could just be because of the lighting. For what it is, I really like this suit, since it does a lot of things that Spider-Man suits don't usually do, like the blue logos and lenses. Oh, and by the way, in this image where Andrew Garfield is reading Ultimate Spider-Man, he's wearing the prototype suit. You know, this would be one of my favorite Spider-Man images if stuff like this didn't exist. Now, even though I prefer the original tasm suit that they ended up using, you have to ask yourself, would it have been better if they used the prototype suit instead? Well, to answer that question, we have to look at who Peter Parker is in this movie. Peter Parker in this movie is a lost kid who's still trying to figure out what it means to be a hero after he realized he shouldn't be spending all his time looking for Uncle Ben's killer. And his suit very clearly reflects that. And while both suits are very similar, I think they made the right choice by choosing the one that they did, mainly because of the difference in colors. I think it would have been a little weird if we saw Spider-Man donning the bright colors that the prototype suit has, considering who Spider-Man is at the beginning of this movie. It'd kinda be like having one of Tom Holland's suits, but making the colors 10 times darker.
Hey May, how you doing? What are you wearing? Something skimpy, I hope.
Most of the time, Spider-Man's suit should represent who he is and where he's at in his life. A great example of this are the Insomniac games. In this game, Peter has been Spider-Man for over 8 years, so it makes sense that he's stacked out on all these gadgets and an upgraded version of his suit. This is why Spider-Man's suit is different in The Amazing Spider-Man 2. It's showing where he's at in his life, and it shows how Peter has now become a hero. If Peter wore the Amazing Spider-Man 1 suit in the second movie, it would feel weird and out of place. Now, even though the prototype suit could definitely work in The Amazing Spider-Man 1, there's just something about the suit that they used that in my opinion makes it better for the movie. Stuff like the cut-up logo and the yellow lenses do it for me. But those are just my thoughts. What do you think about the prototype suit? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Do you think they should have used it instead of the one that they actually used? Make sure to tell me in the comments. So with all that being said, I'll see you all in the next video, and I hope you all have a great rest of your day.